Previously on Survivor.
5, 6, 1, 2.
The reason why Tormenta helped Tafiti is because maybe like they saw Richard doing that and really like didn't love it. I don't know if like they've been meeting up like these past few days or whatever.
I like this for us and also for our tribes. I think it's good.
This is good.
I'm actually on different tribes.
And basically Brady brings 2 of his best allies and Ben brings 2 of his best allies. We're gonna get a core 6.
And everyone is ganging up on us.
All they will know is that we're ganging up and taking out Savu Savu. That's it.
If the other tribes are working together, the 5 of us are massive underdogs. I think we're screwed.
Nick just suggested either voting for Aaron or voting for me. And honestly, I think it's his time to go. It's his time to go.
And so everything went according to plan. They were like really, really hot and bothered to get Nick out. I was not going to change their mind. I like tried a little bit, but then I realized like if I pushed too hard, it was going to come off as like suspicious. So I stopped pushing. I ended up voting for Aaron anyway, but just in case like Nick had the immunity idol, because apparently he posted like dirty shoes to his Snapchat story, and that might mean that he had the immunity idol. You can get dirty shoes a lot of places, but whatever.
I knew I had the one vote. I knew Nicholas was voting for me. I did not know that he had gotten to Jesse.
I did want to ask, did Nicholas talk to you?
He never talked to me.
So then why did you vote for me?
I didn't vote for you. I voted for Nick.
Really?
Yeah.
So then who else voted for me?
I voted for Nick.
I voted for Nick.
I voted for Nick.
But then the rest of them, like, couldn't believe that happened. Emily just literally left the table. I was like, help me out here.
Anyone want something else to drink?
I would love something else to drink.
Everyone at this table did not vote for me. Then one of you is lying. And I know for a fact that it's you, Jesse.
So are we gonna get a truce moving forward this week?
Let's do it.
All 5 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You down?
Strong.
Down?
Down to clown.
You down, Ben?
No matter what sweet nothings are whispering in our ears, I won't write that down.
No matter which one of you is lying right now.
I wanted to smother Aaron. Like, physically with my hands. I have never met someone that likes the sound of their own voice so much.
At a specific one of you. Ouch.
Can't believe she did that.
And it is so frustrating. I want to literally just push it on a flight of stairs sometimes. Like, no offense, but like, can you please just leave this game?
Okay.
Why did she assume it was me who voted her out?
I don't know.
And the problem is, though, after that, Aaron does know that she's the one we decided to throw votes at.
So the thing would be if Jesse voted for Aaron?
Oh, because we're not in an alliance for Jesse as well.
We don't know what Jesse's gonna do. And and it's because I do respect her as a player. I know she's here to play, and unfortunately she just didn't get in with us from the beginning. When we hit the ground on day 1 and she didn't, and that was all it took. I'm just losing my memory. That's the problem. I can't hold all this in my head. If I would have played a few years ago, I'd been a little sharper.
But yeah, he was like panicking. I'm like, you're old.
Up until this point, I've been like, you're a snack, and then all of a sudden.
Wait, what's a snack? Is that
A snack? Like, you're so cute, I want to eat you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's
okay,
spelled with 2 C's.
He asked
2
what a
C's,
snack
okay.
was. Oh my god, do you know what Twitter
Grandpa!
Yeah, I know what Twitter
Okay,
is.
do you know what thick is?
Yeah, wait.
How many C's?
I'm gonna guess 2 C's based on context. Man, did you feel anything for Nick, like empathy, when he was saying, like, I feel like I don't connect with people, no one tells me what's going on? Like, did that
I
make
felt
you feel
empathy
sad?
for both of them when they said that. I was like,
yeah. Because that was like such a real moment that like I'd never heard either of them say anything like that. So during tribal council, I actually felt pretty bad for Nick. I'd say after the second time that his name came up, I feel like he knew what was going to happen because he like put his face into his hands, and his legs were shaking really fast, and he was kind of muttering like, "Oh no, oh no."
It was kind of sad, honestly. Like, he was really, really shocked that he was voted out.
Here's a tip to anybody ever playing Survivor in the future. Don't post pictures of dirty shoes on Snapchat, because you will be sent home. There's a precedent.
Nick, that was your ruin.
Well, it depends also on how
just
paranoid
delete
the people
social
you're playing
media.
with are.
Yeah, you're playing with some...
You're playing with some paranoid motherfuckers over here, Nick.
Nick, you ended up... When we pulled that green and then your group pulled that green, your game was fucked.
What's going on? They're gonna do a little confessional here while I'm doing laundry. A lot of the smaller people in the game are gonna try and make me a target. That's why Austin's relationship is so important to me right now. Because I assume other people think that I'm probably not close to them, because I wouldn't meet Austin in another scenario probably. Not in the same academic program. So, you know, there's no reason for other people to assume that we're friends.
I will go as far as I can with the Savu Savus. That is my plan, because they are my people, they are my family now, and that's really what I think.
I think we're all friends now. We're all family, Savu Savu family.
I don't really care if I win that much, but I do care about the friendships that I'm making, and I'm really grateful for that, you know?
Oh, did you see Austin? Wait, Austin sent our group?
Yeah, so that's funny. It's not surprising at all. And he runs a blog.
So, I just met with Will from the Tormenta tribe. He Facebook messaged me and asked me if we wanted to like go get coffee or something to like meet people on other tribes, which was really good because I like the idea of meeting people on other tribes. Tribe swap's probably coming soon, so like the more the merrier that I know.
Sure, yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to get to know someone from another tribe.
Yeah, I'm glad you reached out.
Do you want to share clues?
We can share clues, yeah.
Okay.
I'm nervous because I'm scared you're gonna find one. And he wants me to go for... He wants me to tell him when I find the hidden immunity idol, which is laughable. Like, the fact that he thinks after meeting him and, like, knowing him for, like, 2.5 minutes, I would tell him if I found an immunity idol after he has established ties with other players in this game for so much longer. Like, truly laughable. Like, I'm having a good laugh. So, like, thank you, Will, for, like, giving me a good laugh. Because that's a ridiculous concept. Besides that, he seems like a nice person. He had like a friendly face, which gives me like a good impression of him. He told me like in the event of a tribe swap, he would definitely look out for me. And like even if we end up on different tribes, he'd like try to help me like do things to my advantage, which was very nice of him to say. Could have been bullshitting, but like very nice to say at least.
So the funniest thing happened. So in our group chat, Cassie texts the group and goes, "Guys, I'm running next Nicholas in the gym or something. Should I, like, ask him who Tormenta voted out? Like, try to get the deets?" And of course everyone's like, "Yeah, do it." And I'm sitting there like, "Oh yeah, I have no idea who got voted out," even though, you know, like, 2 seconds after Tribal Ben texts me about everything that went on. Like, she goes for it, and then all of a sudden I get a text back that goes, she said, "So I went over to him and I said, 'Are you playing Survivor?' And he goes, I was.
Wow. That was pretty shitty.
So voting out Emily was very easy because it was a unanimous decision because no one liked her. It was really easy because no one even considered doing anything else. Because at first we were like, oh, maybe we should like get rid of someone we don't trust, but like no, we just have to get rid of her first. So we did.
Like all three of us in the alliance have been talking to Brady about it, and he's like, yeah, I'm on board, Chloe's on board. Like we basically all agreed to it.
Sarah and Cassie has been my alliance from the beginning. Started out with Cassie, but I started hanging out with Sarah outside of challenges more. So we started creating a stronger bond than Cassie, but Cassie doesn't want an alliance with Brady and Chloe.
Of course, I'm still in the middle of two pairs, but a lot went down with that. So Brady and Chloe are playing super hard, but very, very obviously.
I am pretty set on staying with Tempt Fate people. I'm hoping that we're gonna merge soon so that I don't have to vote out anybody that I like and I can just vote out people from the other tribes that I don't know. But also we thought about like there might be a swap in the teams and stuff, and then I would consider voting out Tempt Fate if we swap teams.
Like, she's fine. I would not trust her past this week at all. This week, she's fine. Next week, I want to get rid of her.
But the thing that concerns me about it is Ben really wants to work with Brady.
I love Brady.
And Brady's the kind of guy that I don't know if he really cares about working with Ben as much as Ben sees Brady as like a god.
It's incredibly frustrating. Like, they made this cross-tribe alliance with some people from Tormenta, Emily and Ben and Will, I believe. And I FaceTimed in on that whole thing, and like, it was fine.
So I think like outside of the six, like I know the other people in Tormenta, I think they would have our back to take out Savu Savu.
Okay, so
like,
we want to take out Origin
I know
Sarah's
and then work on the bottoms of each of our tribes.
Exactly.
And then slap each other.
Yeah, we'll get to us six and then just go ape shit on there.
No, but like I know that I've personally been like, every time I talk to the other two, I'm always like, we gotta get rid of Savu Savu, we gotta get rid of Savu Savu. Like I've always tried to push for Tempt Fate, like.
Poor Tempt Fate. No, Tempt Fate schemes too. They pretend that they don't. They're just like the cool people over there. We just want everyone to have fun. We don't.
Dylan's
want to
like,
break any
I don't
hearts.
do anything, but like really, you know.
They're
he's
so full
talking.
I'm like,
of
I want
shit.
your children
it's like
to see this on YouTube and be ashamed of you.
It's like they're all like working on their jury speeches already.
Like I think the Tempt Fate people are cool. I'm happy we're working with them, but also like, it's the Cool Kids Club, and why should the Cool Kids Club be there?
You have beautiful eyelashes.
Thank you.
I've been looking at them every time you look at me.
Aww.
Oh, yours are curly.
I look crazy town right now.
Tempt Fate is just a prettier tribe. Like, physically, they are prettier humans. Don't put this on there, oh my god. But, like, they just are, and I think that when they're like, oh, we're gonna be Tempt Fate, and I was sitting there wondering, like, oh, is it because they're actually, like, a better tribe? Or is it because you think they're, like, a prettier tribe? And that's not really a good way to, like, make decisions in this game.
Alright, come on in, guys. Savu Savu getting your first look at Tempt Fate. Emily L voted out at the last tribal council. Tormenta also coming in. Nick voted out at the last tribal council. Alright, first things first, Savu Savu. I will take immunity back. Thank you. And once again, only one tribal immunity will be back up for grabs. It will work slightly differently this week. The two losing tribes will go together as a 10 to tribal council and vote out one person. One person. All right, so for today's challenge, you guys will have one caller and two people that will be in a pair. They will be blindfolded. Your caller will be leading you to 6 cones. There will be 3 tennis balls at each cone. Your tribe must grab 1 tennis ball at each of the cones and bring it back to your caller standing on the picnic table. Once you have the 6 tennis balls, you will send 2 people around the corner. There is a list. There's a pyramid of colors you have to memorize. Those 2 people will then come back and replicate those colors on their own sheet. First tribe to get all 21 colors correct will win immunity and be safe this week. Other 2 tribes will go to tribal council. We'll let you strategize and then get started. Survivors ready. Go! Ben and Dylan going out fast.
Perfect, Ben, perfect! Ben left! Ben left!
Everybody's going out. Jesse takes a little fall.
Keep going, Jesse left! Ben right!
Everybody yelling. Hard to hear what people are saying. Ben coming back with the ball. Ben takes a tumble.
Right to your right! Right there, right there! Stop!
Oh, Ben with a huge face plant. Probably hurt.
Emily, behind you! Directly behind you!
All right, Ben back with the ball. Ben's going out again.
Tafiti. Go backward!
Tafiti with the ball. Dylan's going out again.
Emily, back, right here. Please, come here. Hey, forward, 2 seconds.
Communication is gonna be key.
Go. Emily!
Ben coming back with the second ball. Oh, Ben takes out a producer trying to film. Wow.
2 steps forward! Another 2 steps, big step!
Everybody else struggling to find the ball. Jesse is back. Ben is back. Clementa has 3 balls. Graffiti with 1. Aliza looking for the ball. Cassie finds it finally.
Right there, Aliza. Yeah, here you go.
Jesse and Emily back with balls. Dylan looking on the ground for it. Ben also searching. Hard to hear. Aliza and Cassie return their balls.
Emily, to your left! Further! Keep walking! Keep walking!
Dylan coming back with Graffiti's 3rd ball.
Keep going, Emily, down! Aliza, behind!
2 more hops! Perfect!
Behind you! Go! No, left! Aliza, left! Aliza, you're nowhere near it!
Ben with Tormenta's 6th and final ball coming back. Ben on the way back with their 6th ball. Tormenta has 6. Tormenta's puzzle makers are good to go. Emily and Will heading out to the puzzle.
It's right there, hands on it! Aliza!
Tafiti and Savu Savu still struggling.
Go! Emily, you got me,
Okay, good.
No!
Keep going, Dylan. One more hop, Dylan.
Aliza!
Tafiti and Savu
Turn
Savu
left.
struggling.
You're right, no, you're on the right.
Keep
Ball.
going,
Aliza
keep going.
finally
stop.
finds. Nope,
Stop.
she is just back on the way to
Keep going where you
found the
are
ball.
now.
Keep going,
Emily,
stop.
go to your 2 o'clock.
Now go backwards a little bit, the cone's at your feet.
You're right under it.
At your feet.
Aliza, stop, go up the hill. There you go.
Emily and Will working on the memory puzzle.
Right there. Here you go. Emily, follow me. You're good. Here you go. You're good. Stay there. Emily, follow my voice. That's it. Hustle up. Let's go. You got it. Let's go.
Keep going, now turn right a little bit. Dylan, go back
Hill.
away from me and turn left.
Hill. 2 more hills. Yeah, last hill. You got it. Come here. Right here. Forward. Stop. Don, go.
Okay, wait. Dylan, go back on the ground. You're still Okay, Dylan, stand up. Now go 2 hops backwards, away from me. Okay, turn to your right. Now keep going forward. Get on there.
right, Tormenta, congratulations. Come and get it, Will and Emily. Which means Savu Savu and Tafiti, you guys will go together to Tribal. The 10 of you will vote one person out this week. As always though, winning tribe. You guys get to give out idol clues. I'll give you 30 seconds, decide who's getting it from Savu Savu, who's getting it from Tafiti.
Okay. Yeah, Lisa.
I don't see Brady because he's the one that helped us.
Okay, yeah.
Lisa and Brady.
And I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay. First up, we got Savu Savu. Who's it gonna be?
You deserve another shot.
Giving Eliza the clue. Now Tafiti, who's it gonna be from Tafiti?
This is for helping us during the first challenge. Sure, if you choose to.
Alright, they give it to Brady. Savu Savu and Tafiti, I got nothing for you. I'll see you at Tribal Council. Tormenta, congratulations once again. The 5 of you safe this week. That's all we got. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night.
This week is going perfectly. Oh my God, we won immunity. We won immunity, and we won our own immunity. Like, this is the first time in the game where I feel like we've won something that we actually deserved to win, and I feel like I was a huge part of it.
We would rather have that we won, obviously, but we are okay that Tormenta won instead of Savu Savu because we want to get rid of Savu Savu. So it's like fine. They texted us later from the Cross-Tribe Alliance. They're like, sorry, we were kind of dicks about it. We were just really happy to win. And we're like, it's fine. We would have screamed if we had any voice left. So it's fine. They gave us the idol clue, which was cool because they were like, oh, we owe you one. Here's the clue, which is kind of bittersweet because it puts a target on Brady's back, and I need Brady to stay.
Play it for yourself or play it for your squad. The object you want is in the law quad. Play it right and there might be a feast. Stand in the quad and set your compass to the east. So I looked east, there are 2 trees there. And I looked all around and I was like, well, maybe it's just the east side. Looked at the tree next to it. Yeah, that was just a mess. Oh, it's in the bag. And no one was just fine. I got an idol. So I found a thing. Emily, thank you. I appreciate it. Debt repaid.
Brady found the idol. Brady found the freaking idol. Brady did it. And that's because I was able to infiltrate my tribe with this idea that Brady is there to help all of us when really he's only there to help me and himself. I don't want to play this week. Because if I get through this week, I have my 6-person alliance. I have the rest of my tribe on my back, like in a good way, like with me. And I'll have an idol. No one knows about it except for Ben. Chloe and Cassie this morning asked to see the clue.
But it's also good because Brady immediately shared the idol clue with me and Cassie.
I sent them the clue and said I couldn't find it.
Brady trusts me, like, more than he should. Like, I like him, I trust him. But he was like, yeah, if I get the idol, like, I'd give it to you. And I'm like, dude, don't do that. Like, I would never do that. I would never even tell you when I had an idol. That's like the #1 dumb move in Survivor is giving someone an idol. Like, he's smart, but that one thing, don't do that. Like, thank you, please do that, but don't do that.
So basically now, Savu Savu, my tribe, and Tafiti have to go to Tribal Council together, which is an interesting concept. But after the challenge also, after the challenge, Tormenta got to give out another immunity idol clue. So they gave it to me again, which is like expected because like, I can see why they would want to give it to somebody like new on the tribe because they don't know if we're sharing it or not.
After the challenge, all of us decided we're gonna go look and find the idol together because we thought it was by the statues at Tappan Hall.
Search north of Law but south of Halls. Inside Roman statues under nature's
Inside Roman statues. I mean, like
in crippled metal though.
This is crippled metal.
Yeah, this is. Oh, it is.
And no one found it, which makes me think that Eliza and Austin already got to it first and have it.
And the thing is, we get clue, and it's so damn specific. Like, it literally says exactly where the damn idol is. And I'm like, are you kidding me? There's no mistaking the fact that the idol is in the Neptune statue based on this clue. So we go to the Neptune statue, and everyone's looking in the statue for like an hour and a half, and I'm like, this idol's not here, and it's 1:30 in the morning, and I want to go to bed, but like, I can't obviously like play that card, and if I like leave, they all know I have the damn idol, so.
Someone has it and is not saying anything.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Well, unless
I think someone from the, you think someone from, or like, unless it's like literally buried in there.
Well, they don't have, I mean, they don't have clues, so why would they randomly just look on it? The campus is so big, like, I don't see how they would. What if an animal took it?
Yeah. What if like, what if like cleaning people
that's really
Oh yeah, the cleaning.
But like,
Maybe it was like campus.
Do you guys?
No, they check. They check.
You guys
They
do
check,
right?
to make sure it's still there.
It's been found already. It's not me that has it, which is almost a good thing. I would keep it a secret at this point too. I don't blame them, and hopefully they can play it in the right spot, and they're probably just keeping it a secret so they can hide where the votes are going.
I'm convinced it is there, but we can't find it for some reason. This is like the 4th time I've looked in this spot, and I want to go to bed, but also I want to find this bloody idol because we're going to need it at some point. And we're playing on the very bottom because we've got no idol. Ours is big and got legs and walked away.
I think other tribes, they do have more like dynamics and more alliances since there are like inter-tribal relationships between Te Fiti and Tormenta. So my goal right now is just to like make Savu Savu seem so strong and like make everyone else portray that image that it makes Te Fiti have to break up instead of us breaking up.
Talking about votes, it seems like everyone wants to stay together. I really just want to flip someone and make this day easy because I don't want to have to go to rocks. And if we're being honest, I'd probably flip before I go to rocks. I just have absolutely no interest in going home that early. Even if it's like a 1 in 8 chance. I just think it would be absolutely ridiculous to do it that early in the game.
So I think that my tribe, the 5 of us, will stay strong. So we're trying to get someone from their tribe or something like that.
But like, I'm pretty sure Dylan said to Brady, we were trying to make a group meet in order to all communicate, and I'm pretty sure Dylan said to Brady, like, aren't they part of that other group? And like, that made me think that like people are in a group between tribes that I'm not a part of, and that I don't think Savu Savu was a part of. Yeah, ready?
What's up?
So, wanna flip?
Totally!
Well, I think you should.
I think you should.
If we stay strong, 50-50, but then it's only a 10% chance that you get out. I will take those odds because even if someone from my tribe gets out, that's not Cassie or Chloe. For the merger, for a tribe swap, I still have a 6-person alliance with Ben, Will, and Emily, which I can bank on.
Cause I know, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I know you've talked to Tormenta, like, people have told me, like, that you have done that, and so,
I mean, like, I've talked to them more, I haven't, like, sat down, like, strategies.
Gotta get rid of Savu Savu, gotta get rid of Savu Savu.
Will sent me screenshots of conversations between like groups, between people, and like, I don't know, Boyd's pretty trusting apparently, even though I still kind of think he's gonna scheme me, so I don't know if he's playing me, but like to send me screenshots, and he literally will text me like mounds every day.
Can you get your tribe to go against Dylan?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just like try to swing it, like
Okay.
do whatever is needed. Why Dylan?
Because basically I'm working with some people on the other tribe and he's on the outs.
Oh. And he what?
He's on the outside.
Told you out.
Yeah, he's on the outs of his tribe, and I'm working with some people on the other tribe. Like, a few people on Tormenta are working with a few people on Te Fiti right now.
We're so reluctant right now to go to one of our own, which is why like I feel like you guys don't necessarily need to be as reluctant, because like you guys have your time in those places.
When Richard was yelling at the other Tormenta, what ended up happening is there's sort of this vibe that Te Fiti and Tormenta are working together. There's like a really strong interest from our tribe that we should stay together, otherwise we're gonna get picked off one by one and emerge.
I'm banging on the fact that we can at least get a 5-5 vote. I think I trust everyone in my tribe. I know Cassie and Chloe 100% are voting with me. I'm pretty sure Sarah will vote with me. Dylan's a little bit of a wild card.
What the fuck?
But I think he'll vote with us as well. It's the best thing for his game. No one should flip this week.
We draw rocks 12.5% for each person. Yeah. And like, I have a question. Do you think everyone in the tribe is willing to draw rocks? I think like we're pretty solid. Really? And that's
so definitely like our team is much more split. Like the split is real. Like it's me, Dylan, and Cassie, and Brady and Chloe.
Yeah.
And so I am not planning on flipping. Like I mean I guess like it would depend on like who you guys were thinking. I would not flip on Dylan or Cassie.
Yeah. Okay. So they're off the table. Like,
Yeah.
That doesn't have to be like, yeah.
But other than that, like I would be open to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Hopefully we're on good terms, which hopefully means I can flip her. So I'm gonna put in the work this week to flip Sarah.
If I was to flip like on anyone in my team, I'm not saying that I'm going to, but like if I was, it'd be Chloe.
Yeah, okay.
And I think that Dylan and Cassie would be also
on board.
Not necessarily on board, but like open-minded to it.
Yeah.
The main reason that I didn't want to flip is because I don't want to do it alone. If like more than one person is willing to flip with me, I would consider it more than just like them trying to convince me to do it by myself.
Our Cooper just had a big party at his house and he invited all of the Survivor people, which was very interesting to talk to him.
Which, hey, first college party ever. It's senior year. Okay, cool. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
I, unfortunately, could not go. I was very upset because Michigan Math decided to assign me online math homework that was due at midnight on a Friday.
But in general, I was really surprised because a lot of people like were like heavily drinking and like, you know, like loose lip sync tips. Like I felt like I got like a lot of information out of them, which was really good. Whereas like me, I was sitting there with like a cup of water for most of it to like make it kind of look like I was drinking, but like really like staying hydrated, you know? Gotta stay hydrated, people.
Brady and Chloe corner me by like the fridge and they're like, yo, you and me and Chloe vote out Devin, vote out Andrew, vote out Emily, they're running the show. And in my head I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
We went around to every Savu Savu member and said, we're gonna vote Devin off. If you wanna flip and vote with us, that's sweet. Of course, like we're not, like I think we all stuck to that, which is sweet.
I was told a lot of information. Put a little truth serum in people and they sure start talking.
I was next to Chloe, she goes, hey, I need to talk to you too. I'm like, what do you know? I know you're at the dead bottom of Tormenta, because me and Ben are, like, we're literally one person.
At the party, Savu Savu was like getting the hint that like we're super divided, like me, Dylan, and Cassie versus Brady and Chloe.
So Sarah from Tafiti, beginning of this gathering, tells me that there is an alliance on Tafiti between her, Dylan, and Cassie. Which, in theory, you should not come out and tell people about your alliances, whether they're on your tribe or not. But keep talking, Sarah. I would love to hear more.
Aaron tells me Sarah is a fucking rat. Sarah has this really tight alliance with Cassie and Dylan. And she knows that Brady and I are really close and thinks that we're playing way too hard. And Sarah's just like coming at us.
Now I hear that Sarah is like plotting against us or something like that.
And I am feeding Emily all this information as it's coming to me, because I know that she needs to know this. So I decide, we have a 2, you have a 2. Our tribes are already kind of working together.
Aaron made a group chat with me, Emily from Tormenta, Chloe, and her.
So Aaron's like, now that I've told you my thing, why don't you align with me? And I'm like, okay. Alright, so I make a group me.
Like Sarah was saying that Cassie has a thing with Brady, or Cassie has a thing behind Brady's back with Sarah.
Sarah was saying
that Sarah, Cassie, and Dylan have a thing.
Sarah's telling everyone.
And they know every move Brady's making, and I'm worried for him this week.
Dylan knows every move.
Yeah, Dylan's playing the fucking game right now.
And guess what? Dylan is getting voted out this week.
I don't know.
I feel like, just from talking to people tonight, I think Sarah and Dylan are on the bottom of that tribe right now.
Really?
Yeah, both of them. And I feel like you guys target against Dylan or Sarah. I think that...
Sorry, just about target against.
Yeah, target against.
Not.
No. Like, you are fucking Savu Savu strong. There's no cracks. Like, Austin is 100% Savu Savu.
Yeah, no, Austin's
cracks.
the man. He's the man.
You guys gotta be, look, man, you gotta be 100%. No cracks, period.
Yeah.
You are Savu Savu strong, and like maybe Dylan or Sarah is going home.
Yeah.
If you stick to that message 100%, I think we'll flip.
Yeah.
It's 4 in the morning. Brady, Ben, and Dylan just left, and I have no idea what's going on.
To win this game, like I need to go for the guys.
Dylan, be real with me. Yeah. Emily said you were with Cassie and Sarah. Is that real?
Scoop.
This is what's real. All right. Listen.
I'm here.
Listen here.
Listening.
We've had. You guys are south, and
It's just location.
we've got 2 cars. We've got 2
Yes.
cars in our group.
We're a car and you guys are a car.
There's you guys and there's them. Cassie and Sarah live closer. Yeah. You guys live closer. And I'm literally just in between.
You guys hop in both of our
I've literally hopped in your car. And
So you got the scoop on both
I've
of us.
literally hopped in. I've literally hopped in your other cars.
Yeah.
And then there's Cassie and Sarah, which they've definitely talked. I just don't know how much
Yeah.
they've talked. Okay,
I'm starting to not trust either.
Listen, there can be benefits to flipping, but at this point, the one who flips is going to be screwed in the upcoming weeks, especially if there's an impending some sort of merge into 2 tribes, which a lot of people are guessing.
Does Sarah trust you?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Can you make sure she does not flip? Because I am worried about her.
No, I think I trust Sarah more than I do Cassie.
But you don't think that she's gonna flip and vote us rather than Savu Savu?
I don't think so.
I don't think anyone will.
The problem is, if we get through this week and we vote out Savu Savu,
Then we're
remember,
set.
we will bond with Tormenta.
Then we're
And
set.
we will vote out Savu
We can
Savu.
one by one.
From then, we can make our fucking own
Yeah.
As they say, loose lips sink ships, and the SS Tormenta and the SS Tafiti, they have a lot of leaks, and they're gonna have to get prepared to be boarded because the pirates of Savu Savu are coming for them.
Savu Savu! We
But now that we've had to start talking to Savu Savu more, they mentioned off the bat that my name has been thrown around.
Also, I talked to Will and Ben in the basement for like a half hour at the party. They were very adamant about us getting Dylan out.
I've heard that too. They like throw their name a lot.
And I don't want to think too far ahead, but I think in this case I have to. Because I have heard multiple people come up to me and say, oh, we gotta get Dylan, he's a physical threat. And guess what everyone is saying about me? I assume people are probably saying I'm a good person to go after.
We've started throwing Devin's name around in order to disguise the fact that we want to get Andrew out.
So, you guys want to flip? No, honestly.
Savu Savu has been talking to us all week, trying to turn someone, and it's just not working. I'm kind of over it, to be honest.
Okay, I say if we feel like we can get them to flip, then we vote for Chloe. If we feel like we can't, then we vote for Cassie. But like obviously to be talked about more later.
So is it because you think that like if we all voted for Cassie, like in the revote, one of them might vote for Cassie?
Yeah, I think one of them maybe would vote for Cassie, and also they wouldn't know where our vote is, so if they are playing an idol, which like I feel like the fact that they haven't tried to flip us is sketchy as heck.
None of Tafiti tried to get any of Savu Savu to flip. Like none of them tried at all to get any of us to flip.
Cassie said, hey, I've heard everything, don't want to meet. I said, I'll make you a deal. One caveat is I won't pitch you at all. I won't even give you any names. and then she didn't respond. Really don't like her, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you guys are gonna get knocked out one by one, but
Typically when someone reaches out to you in this game and says, hey, let's be friends, usually say yes. Pretty dumb, but whatever. I have no problem putting votes on her night. Here's where it gets interesting. Given the scenario where we have to go to rocks after the second vote, we have to come to a unanimous decision, or we draw rocks. That's the rules. Let's assume we put votes on Cassie, so we put 5 votes on Cassie. And I think they're gonna probably put 5 votes on Emily B, if I had to guess. Emily B, Cassie are the only 2 that can get votes in a revote. So, if we revote and it's still tied, it would be tied 4-4. And then the 8 people remaining draw rocks. So let's look at everyone's individual odds. Your individual odds are 1 in 8 of going home. So you have a 12.5% chance of going home. If we're calling them tribes, tribe odds, like each tribe has a 1/2 shot of winning or losing in a rock scenario. So we've established it's 1/2. Do something along the lines of getting these individual odds down to 0, but keeping these the same. I want to leave it to a coin flip. Coin flip to decide who votes with the other tribe. Your odds now become, in a coin flip, your tribe's odds of winning are 1/2 in a coin flip, and they are 1/2 in pulling rocks, except all 8 people now have a 0% chance of going home. I don't think we have to go rocks, because I always come with a plan B. This right now is my plan B, and I'm willing to roll the dice on this and not have to draw rocks, especially because no one can vote me after the first vote anyways. Can't get me in any scenario.
As Torfidi, Tormenta, and Tafidi were having a watch party of the new Survivor premiere. The gang's all here.
Slide puzzles are like the hardest puzzles.
This was not planned to be a strategic event.
Yeah, they know that like me, Dylan, and Cassie are close, and then like Brady and Chloe are close, but like what they don't know is that we're also like close to each other, like our groups are close.
However, this is Survivor, and every event is a strategic event.
From the sound of it, Sarah doesn't sound like she's gonna flip. I don't think that she has guts to flip. I think that she knows she'd be screwed, which she would be, but she doesn't realize how much she already is, which is great. I don't think she needs to realize how screwed she is, because then she might flip as sort of just like a Hail Mary pass as she's slowly exiting this game.
Yeah, literally like as long as one of them goes home, then we're like 10 strong, we can pick them off one by one.
Exactly. Like if they switch to 2 tribes, like it's almost guaranteed.
Yeah,
we're gonna have
combined.
Yeah.
Tormenta
That's what I said,
Tafidi.
though, guys. For real, if I draw the odd rock, I want Devin gone first. He was so annoying.
I don't know. Tormenta and Tafidi had their watch party last night, and they're all buddy, and they all love each other, and they're more hell-bent on destroying Savu Savu more. So, excellent. Great news. All around great place to be in. Exciting stuff.
The fact that like Tafidi and Tormenta both have like become a conglomerate that hates Savu Savu. Well, don't even get me started on that. That's ridiculous.
If we go to rocks, I like those odds better than getting screwed with a horrible tribe.
I genuinely am closer to these 4 people than I think I have been close to anyone since high school. So that's almost 4 years of come and go friendships. These are ones that I think are gonna last.
I don't think I go to rocks for anyone. There's just no chance that's happening.
My heart's like, yeah, go to rocks for these people.
No shot. It's just unbelievably stupid how willing everyone else is.
is Savu Savu's not flipping, we're not flipping.
I don't want to go to rocks. I will go to rocks, but I don't want to go to rocks.
Doesn't make any sense. Someone has to draw the rock.
I don't think either side is flipping.
You have a 50% chance of going home, of someone from your tribe going home at that point.
It's so stupid to go to rocks literally the third week of the game.
Which, someone has to draw the odd rock, and I don't think everyone understands that. They think their odds are 12.5%. The odds of somebody drawing a rock is 100%.
So it's better to kind of tempt fate.
Yeah, I can just do it.
Alright guys, welcome to your joint tribal council. We'll get right to it. Even just by the way you're sitting, we got 5 Savu Savu, 5 Tempt Fate. Is it that split, this tribal, 5 and 5?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a consensus by all 10 of you. You've looked for cracks, absolutely nothing on either side. Nothing?
I don't know, I think somebody's gonna be pretty surprised.
Ooh, really?
Okay. Yeah.
Bold statement.
What do you mean by that, Dylan?
I don't want to give away too much.
Please tell us everything.
But
Dylan's classic line for
somebody's
tribal.
gonna be pretty surprised.
Mr. Secretive.
I'm already surprised.
Have you guys tried to look for cracks on the other side?
For sure.
Too much.
Yeah.
They're exhausting. They talk so
Yeah,
much.
literally.
Excuse me.
We were just done for a minute.
We had to start shooting down meetings because we're like, we
Yeah.
don't have time for you anymore. We're done.
I was like, nobody on your tribe reached out to me at all. Maybe we pick and choose who we want to talk to.
Yeah, we do.
Alright,
vibes
Andrew.
everywhere.
Oh, sorry. Andrew, do you have anything?
I was gonna say that's bogus. No one, they haven't reached out to anyone. We're staying 5 strong.
Alright, is it that simple? Savu Savu, 5 strong, no cracks?
From our side.
No fractures.
Tempt Fate, same over here. So, how is it that 10 people this early in the game can all be willing to go to rocks? There's still 15 people left, and nobody is willing to budge.
Complacency.
I think one of the reasons is because it's so early in the game, like nobody wants to make a big move like that.
So, is the consensus that if you flip now, your game is just done?
I disagree.
I disagree. Yeah.
So,
have respect.
Yeah.
so if people are disagreeing, then
Well, then where's your logic for us then?
Because you guys have a reason to.
Yeah, no, like
You
your
two
tribe
hate
is
each
in
other.
it.
You do have people with Tormenta. You're, I don't know, because no one said anything.
I'm
about
very
you.
afraid right now.
So
by what you're saying.
I know everything because you all was drunk as shit, and I got everything at the party.
We talked about
We talked
Pokemon
about
for an
Pokemon
hour.
for an hour.
We had a good time, Austin! Damn right!
You also cornered me by the refrigerator into an alliance with Chloe and Eliza by proxy to get Dylan and Andrew and Emily and Devin out. You cannot deny that.
We like stirring the pot.
And then you also do Sarah's
But you
name
guys
out.
don't. You guys won't talk to us. Do you like stirring the pot?
Well, we're not gonna talk to you if you just have the exact same annoying pitch to say. Like, I'm sorry.
Because I respect this game too
I'm not
much
gonna meet
for
with you guys and spend hours if I have other shit to do in my life.
Talk to us. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Usually when someone reaches out to you and tries to be your friend, it's probably a good idea to entertain the idea.
Or even just to like respond.
I did, but you understand that, like,
us being bored.
Yeah, literally.
I said to Cassie, I said let's talk, and I won't throw out a name. I will not say a name.
I literally did not have time. Do you work for like,
I
let's
have
see,
a job,
6,
yeah.
12, 18, 20 hours a week?
I do.
Then why are you
I have a
here?
job.
Kinda.
Yeah.
She
Okay,
does,
so if you're not
then
going to be
that's
able to
your
put
thing,
the time
but
into the game, why are you here?
I did put time
you
into
don't
the game,
need
but
to.
that doesn't mean I feel like I need to invest it in you.
Okay, guys, let's
Yeah.
be human a little bit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This did escalate pretty fast.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
None of us
partially
are
my fault.
flipping
I'm
despite this conversation.
Yeah, this is just
to
getting
have
more
fun.
annoying and like making it more solid for me.
So, Savu Savu, why should somebody from Tempt Fate flip over and vote with you guys?
I don't know if they realize how good Tormenta's going to be late game. they are all super tight. They're probably more tight than you guys are, because I know you guys have cracks. We're really tight. So, my pitch is, why would you play with people who don't want to play with you and who don't want you around when there are people who would want you to stay here?
Because it's 10 versus 5 and we'll win.
You don't know that.
So you guys have told us.
But you're not going to win when they band together to get all of you out.
But if we keep one of us around, then it's 5 of us versus 5 of them.
And then you're going to be in the exact same position. Why not try to get the advantage early?
Because we don't like you.
Okay.
Ow.
Like that's like
It is.
That's like objectively rude to say. Like, you know the odds are we will be on the jury and you're gonna lose our vote if you say things like that.
I mean, as a whole,
like this is a
entire
social game
week-
in some aspect, and you're like being really rude about it.
You don't even talk to me. Like, how do you know you
No, yeah, I actually was just thinking about how, like, I don't know if it's everyone's, like, facade for the game, but I was just thinking about how long it's actually been since I've met someone who sort of, like, seems like the typical, like, high school mean girl, and I was just thinking about how that's how
Okay,
if
I don't have time because I have other things than Survivor, that's my thing.
We all have
Like,
other things
and
than
I've already had
Survivor.
conversations with Devin. I knew what he was going to say, so I'm sorry I'm not going to waste an hour.
And you know what I got out of that conversation? I got out of the conversation that Sarah and Chloe hate each other, and if we should flip, Dylan and Sarah should flip on Chloe.
They're not.
I just
That's what I heard from your own alliance.
That's like what we were told.
Like,
I know.
We never
any
threw your
sense.
name out. Like, your name was thrown out by people that you think you trust.
You guys love lying. We're just not going to trust anything you say.
That's fine. You want me to swear on my buff?
So we're good. We're almost to the vote. Nobody's really flipped at this point. Does anybody have any last pitch they want to make to try to get somebody to swing over to their side? Let's get to the vote.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We're not
actually.
going anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, then with that, it is time to vote. Aliza, you're up first.
Before coming to tribal council, this vote didn't mean much, but after seeing what kind of person you are, I'm really glad I get to write your name down.
These people are idiots.
That we think we're going to rocks, so we're actually writing down the person that we want to save.
All right, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. Cassie. Austin. Cassie. 2 votes Cassie, 1 vote Austin, 7 votes left. Austin. Cassie. 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 5 votes Cassie, 2 votes Austin, 3 votes left. Austin. 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 We have a tie. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna give you guys 1 minute
Can we just go?
to talk something out if you want to talk, and then we're revoting. So we're giving you 1 minute.
Anyways.
Burn out, Cassie!
Wow, I'm really scared, guys.
I have an idea.
Hold on, that was a very compelling argument.
He's
got a diary.
I drew something out.
Interesting.
This is for the 8 people that are voting. So right now, since it's 4-4, right now everyone has a 12.5% chance of going home. Each tribe has a 50% chance of going home, correct?
Instead of 40 seconds.
No one wants to draw rocks.
Got like 30.
Let's reset the odds at 50-50. Let's flip a coin and see who... Seriously, I'm serious.
I know you're serious.
Let's flip a coin. Let's not go to rocks.
I have a cinch sailing, guys.
Each tribe, I want to see each tribe flip a coin. The winner of the toss wins the vote. Odds are 50-50. All 8 people don't have to go draw rocks.
I wouldn't do that. I think we're good. Sorry, man.
Either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
I think we should.
All right, we're good. All right, and with that, Cassie's timer goes off, and we will go to the revote.
Hashtag Justin for Cassie.
Very good. Austin and Cassie, you guys will not vote. The other 8 will vote again. If we have a tie, we'll give you a 5-minute discussion. If you can come to a unanimous decision, that person will be voted out. Otherwise, we are going to rocks. Eliza, you are up first.
I really want this to work. I don't think it will. I'm kind of nervous Andrew's gonna flip now. I guess we'll see.
I don't think I go to rocks for anyone. There's just no chance that's happening.
All right, once again, I will read the votes. First vote. Cassie. Austin. Cassie. Austin. Austin. Cassie. Austin. 4 votes Austin, 3 votes Cassie, 1 vote left.
We're gonna win the night. Let's go to fucking rocks!
Cassie. Which means we have another tie. We'll give you a 5-minute discussion. If you can come to a unanimous decision, that person will be voted out. Otherwise, we are going to rocks.
Guys, it's just like, if we, like, I think we should keep people in the game that want to play the game.
You wish I didn't want to play the game. That's the thing. I want to play this game. If you want to, I do. It doesn't mean I feel like I need to make time for a conversation that's going to get me nowhere.
Well, like, that's such. You're talking to us about making snap judgments, but that's the most snap judgment because like you hadn't talked to me, and then you're automatically judging.
The game isn't even just about votes. It's about knowing people.
Okay,
you can't win
you
this
said
game without
I won't
getting
throw
votes.
any names, and I just seriously didn't have.
Guys, make
I have an example.
I will tell you what I think.
I will chance we go home, or it's a 100% chance that we lose numbers.
It's not a number. She has no social capital. She won't meet with anyone. We beat her.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Oh, ouch! He's the mean girl here.
You guys said that you were trying to
Yeah, you don't know how much I want to be here. Just because I felt like it wasn't good for my
time. She does. She does.
I do too. That's your thing.
Like we all have our problems.
That's your thing. I know, but that doesn't mean I feel like I need to spend my time meeting with you guys.
Okay, well, you apologize. If you would just like to apologize, that would be really nice.
For what? I don't have anything to
that you
apologize
didn't like us.
I didn't say that. That wasn't me. I just
you said I don't want to talk with you, and then someone said why, and then you said because we don't like you.
Okay, you just put words in my mouth. I said I didn't have time to talk with you.
All
I don't want
right.
to have the same conversation.
Our 5 minutes
Can I just
is
say
up.
one thing that's not necessarily related?
Yes.
You guys, I love all of you. You're amazing people. I've genuinely enjoyed getting to know all of you. And I will cherish the time I spent with all of you. You guys, I don't know you as well.
No.
But I will say, I got to talk to 4 of you at the party, and 3 of you outside of the party, and I really enjoyed that. And so you guys are all, most likely, by logic, fantastic human beings as well, and I've enjoyed playing the game with you.
Thank you.
So no matter what happens,
Snaps for saying.
it's gonna happen.
And on that,
The survivor gods decide.
and on that positive note, Cassie and Austin go to the back row. The 8 of you come up to the front. All right, each of you has a rock. There are 7 red rocks, 1 black rock. If you have the black rock in your hand, you will be out of this game. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, deal. Andrew
No.
draws the black rock.
That's what you get for saying mean stuff, man.
Andrew, the rocks have spoken. Time for you to go.
That's exactly what we want. I believe in karma is one thing I do believe in, and I'm sorry, like that's so
You should have said anything right after. Like I feel so.
Yeah,
bad.
Chloe, you totally throw people off. I'm sorry. He said people hated
You're
me.
out here trying
like that's just nasty to be nasty. That's my fault.
He was a good player though.
Yeah. I respect him. I respect him.
Oh yeah, endless respect.
He had some shit to go far. He doesn't do it.
Next week on Survivor Michigan.
If it was anyone else, I would have been fine.
They were ridiculous. I'm honestly so tired of them. They're really annoying.
This is the lowest point in my game.
Someone's got to draw it, right? 100% chance someone goes home, and it was just me today. I tried to compromise, I did. I just tried so hard, and it's just, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's just, I could have flipped too. I could have done it very easily. So let's go fucking rocks, and I got heated, and I got into it, and I couldn't take it away from Austin. I just couldn't, I didn't have the heart to do it. Kid wants to be here so bad. I didn't have the heart, and Cassie just doesn't want to be here. And so all stars, right?
Wow, that was something.